Yo, what's up, y'all? We're here on If You Don't Know, Now You Know. My name is Apex Laurent, and I got the entrepreneurial spirited Nigerian scammer. Nah, I'm just playing. I got my boy DJ VicB in the building. Scratch that, no DJ, just VicB. Talk your shit, boy. What's up?
Yo, it's VicB, man, the influencer, the curator, and most of all, the DJ. We here,
Talk heavy.
Nigeria's my roots, America's my home, we here.
Heard you. Shout out to all the scammers out there insane. He got his chains shining right now. But we about to get this interview popping, and if you don't know, you will soon.
Yes.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Run that back, turbo.
Playmakers. Okay, out on my wrist, counted and spin it. Man at the coupe, mine with no tenant. Chop out the top, hit it the limits. I got some cash, I wanna spend it. New paper tag, didn't wanna rent it. Too many fads, too many bitches. Roll my slime, get in my lizard. Ready to slide, you will get slithered. Hey, we ain't got touch, he ain't gon' ride. You ain't my slime, young gun, I'm my prime. Hey, so I still ain't telling you lies. When you come to business, I'm handling mine. Yeah, I'm king face, paying my time. Hey, pins like Gucci my pants. She used to dip with no hand. I done spent the rest of my fame. Space my own land. Fear got vans. Another pan of red. Drink to the head. Got 2 cell phones. Yeah, I'm sipping these meds. 2-tone present Rolex. Yeah, this drippy can't catch. Simon say do what I said. Cuban link choke my neck. Why I say Uber DJ? Pull him his VVS. Out on my wrist, counted and spin it. Mad at the coupe, mine with no tenant. Chop out the top, hit it the limits. I got some cash, I wanna spend it. New paper tag, didn't wanna rent it. Too many fads, too many bitches. Roll my slime, get in my lizard. Ready to slide, you will get slithered.
Yo, Vic, man.
Yo.
2018 has been a good year for a lot of entrepreneurs, man. As you can see, social media booming, and actually coming off of one of your biggest events, White April, and this is the 4th year that this joint went through.
Yes.
You know, I was in that joint looking icy, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people in that joint, I think over 500, right?
Yeah, we did over 500 this year. It's a blessing, man.
That's what's up, dog. That's what's up, man. So, you've been doing White April for 4 years. You've been DJing all around the city, all around the East Coast for real.
Yeah.
I think people want to know, though, how did you really get started in this music and entertainment business?
From a young age, with all my homies, I was always the dude that had the aux cord.
Right.
So, like, that always was my thing. I always was up on every new album that came out. And me and my cousin, DJ Flagerian, shout out to him, we had a conversation one day, like, yo, let's just be DJs. Let's, like, really take it seriously. And
I was just in the crib, like.
Yeah, and then we both did it, and he got his equipment first. He got his equipment, like, around Christmas time. His parents blessed him. So I was over at his house, we was both learning. Then I bought my equipment, stayed in my house, started going it, stayed in like my house for like 6 months, didn't tell anybody I was DJing. Then
did y'all make it like a competition? Like, yo, I got my songs
with me and him, it's always gonna be a competition. Always.
Like a brotherly one.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's what makes us crazy, but I mean, it's a blessing.
So how old are you, would you say, when you started this?
I was 19.
Oh, okay, so you started a little bit into like your young adulthood.
Yeah.
Okay, word.
I was 19, and I was working for security at Temple.
Okay. Oh, I think that's around.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. But like, I had the conversation with my cousin because something that had passed. I was transferring into Temple, and I already wanted to do it. He bought his equipment.
Let me ask you a little bit about that transition period for you. Then you was what school were you at before Temple?
I went to a community college around my way.
Okay, and you were from Jersey, right?
Yeah, South Jersey.
Got you. So how was all that coming up? Like getting out of high school, going to the community college, and then deciding to go to Temple University, and then building VicB. Like, I want to know what brought you from. What were you even studying? Like, how did
this is actually the first time anybody's ever asked me. This is kind of funny. So I was at GCC. I was working at Staples. I knew I didn't go straight into college because we wanted to save money. Had to figure everything out. You feel me? Then I decided that Temple was the best school for me. It was in the city. Right. I knew I could meet people. I knew where I wanted to go. I already had that plan, the DJing and whatever. So came here, got my own spot, was working for security to pay bills, you feel me?
Right.
stayed in the trenches and just worked.
Just started grinding.
Yeah, just work.
So really, in a sense, you just kind of came and you had a vision.
Yeah, I had a vision, and I got distracted from it a couple times. You feel me?
Pretty well.
But yeah, I definitely had a vision, and I'm very ambitious. I have a vision 10 years from now, 20 years from now, vision next year, and I have a vision 6 months. Like, I really try to make sure I space it all out.
That's one thing I will say I have noticed about your brand. Like, probably from the beginning of you coming in and when you were about 19, 20 as a sophomore at Temple University, I remember that it always seemed like you had your next 4 or 5 steps planned. So that's a good quality to have as a businessman.
Yeah, man. When I was in high school, I played chess, and that was one of the things that like I really actually noticed that strategy is very important.
Right.
I played football, strategy is very important. So I try to strategize everything I do. I try to plan things out accordingly. Right. And execution is the biggest thing. Sometimes I don't feel like I execute the way I want to, but I know it's a work in progress. You feel me?
Gotcha. That's an interesting point you brought up there, and being able to execute so well. So I want to know then, what were some of the most difficult things you had to face when you were building that entrepreneurial VicB brand?
The doubt. A lot of people doubted me. I also didn't feel like I was getting genuine love from people at first. You feel me? But like, we worked past that. We worked past all that. There was a lot of talk. There was a lot of, and you just have to boss up, man. And it's a blessing, though. It's a blessing. Just put God first. You feel me? Just work. Like, just stop talking. Just work. You feel me? Right. And that's what we're gonna keep doing.
You brought up your haters a little bit, but you being Nigerian, coming out of high school, you was playing football. I'm sure you also had a lot of high expectations for you too.
Yeah, ever since I was young, my parents always had high expectations. My dad graduated first in his class. My mom graduated fourth in her class. And like my older sisters, when they went to school, they graduated very high in their class.
And we gotta deal with that first generation.
Yeah, exactly. My cousin graduated ninth in high school in America. So it was like, and I was the one that, I was a smart one, but I was always
you also had some creative to you.
Yeah, and I was also kind of like the black sheep. I was the one that got in trouble a little bit more than everybody. I was the one with the hood friends, you feel me? Like, I was still...
You was in the trenches.
Yeah, fake. I'm not no hood nigga, but yeah, fake, man.
But like, you run with them guys.
Nah, not really, man. We keep it very clean over here, man.
Clean.
But, yeah, man, I was just around some thorough people, and this gave me different perspectives on things, and I feel like both of the perspectives is what helps me execute and plan out what I want to do and how I want to attack, you feel me?
Okay. So, when you did get to Temple University, when would you say you realized this is something you gotta take, you gotta take this seriously? Was it when you graduated?
No, the first party I threw.
Okay. Which was what?
Yo, shout out to my boy Geechee, man. He threw a...
Geechee Vigilantes, big shout out to you.
Yeah. He threw a party, and it was for his clothing release. And we had built a friendship, and I told him like I was going to start spinning. He was like, okay, cool, like we could DJ this party I want to do, blah, 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 blah. And I really branded it as my thing, and I threw it.
Oh, okay, so you kind of like
kind of like, because I wanted to
overstep.
Yeah, okay. Not overstep. It was a partnership, you feel me? But he was a clothing brand, and I was somebody in entertainment, so I was supposed to try to curate that and bring that side of it, and nobody pulled up.
Started running from it. Oh, it was a dub.
Nobody pulled up. That's when I knew.
That's just what I say. You were inspired to become the best ever.
I wish, bro. Nobody pulled up.
Yo, it takes failure sometimes.
Some of the homies pulled up, left.
Wow.
Man, it was bad, bro. It was bad, and like,
okay.
Yeah, man, like. That's when I was like, yo, people are definitely gonna take me seriously. That's kind of rude. Like,
so it was kind of like some fire.
No, I mean, that's how everything. I've always been a competitive guy.
Right.
Family, playing sports, always been somewhat competitive. So all that is, anything is a competition. Anything, even if, like I said with my cousin, we always gonna go back at it. Right. You feel me? So, yeah.
So when y'all had that first flop, actually. Was it then that you knew from here on out VicB will never have to deal with something like this again?
It was more like, yo, I really have to take this, like, people gotta at least respect me as a DJ. Because at that time I wasn't really a curator, but people gonna at least respect me as a DJ because I really love this. I really love it. Yeah, I really love it because I listen to Rakim, Biggie, like I know all these people, I know all these old DJs, like studying, watching Jazzy Jeff with my cousin just cause, you feel me, like I put time into this, so like y'all gonna respect me at least as a DJ. And then after the first White April, I remember the reason I even threw White April was because I felt like nobody was really respecting me as a DJ. Like I had one DJ I introduced myself to, and he went to Temple, and we friends now though, but he went to Temple the first time I introduced myself, he just passed me his card and walked away.
People tend to play that gatekeeper card.
Yeah, so it's like, yo, at
who's
least
this young nigga coming in the
exactly.
game right now? Okay.
And it's like I like now looking back on it, like I respect it, but at the time I was taking it like, yo, and they helped me like, yo, you gotta take this before anybody really talks to you. They have to respect you.
It's actions first before talking.
Exactly.
Right?
Like I have to be able to show you who I am.
Yeah.
Rather than talk about it.
Exactly. That's what's up, man. So you met that DJ, you came in here, you had your first event, you decided to go with White April. Now, I know you must have felt that societal, like your social life is changing, girls around you changing, friends changing. Like, I don't know if it was maybe after White April 1, maybe after a couple events you did before even White April, or maybe White April 3. But I know you felt that change. So I gotta know where that social life, where that love life plays a role in the life of a brand and entertainment like Vic B.
You just have to make sure whoever you're involved with understands what you're doing completely. I feel like if there's no communication and you don't communicate like what lane you're in and who, and like not who is who, but just let the other person know that like, yo, this is really what I do.
Right.
And like a lot of the people you're gonna see me around, I'm not really interested in them. And if they rock with you, they're gonna rock with you. And you just have to make sure that you actually mean it. So
how do you separate the genuine from the fake in a business like this where people can put on so many faces?
It's easy to tell. It's easy to tell when somebody just wants to talk to you or just to be around you because they really never have anything to talk about. But like,
except for what the movie is on Saturday.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be surprised if I got that. Like, you feel me? But yeah, like the real people who really have an interest in you, they'll show it. They'll show it, and you'll be able to pick up on it. And like you just have, like, this is the thing, I'm a very welcoming person, so if you come and talk to me and it seems like you really are legit and everything, I'll rock with you. We'll have a real conversation.
Right,
you see what I'm saying?
And I definitely feel that energy off you. I've never seen you to be somebody who's off-putting or anything like that, but at the same time you hold that level of professionalism.
Exactly. I think that's the perfect balance, man, because
but when did you get that though? Because I know you have to deal with between going from regular, oh, that's just Vic, you feel me? Like, oh, I know Vic, I have a class with Vic, to like, nah, hold up, I gotta get that Eventbrite.
I think it's once I graduated. Once I graduated, like, it really became because before I graduated, I was in the city. I was running the city. I think before actually around the same time as graduation, before I walked, I became a Club King DJ, which is the biggest DJ camp in Philly.
Congrats, big shout out to Club King DJs out of Philly.
Yeah, so like after that, and like after I graduated and I kept making moves, I feel like that's when people was like, all right, he's actually serious about this. Because like it's easy to be making moves in college and then continue like nothing ever happened.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That seamless transition. You did have a very seamless transition, and it showed leveling up too with that Club King DJ.
I think like after I graduated and kept doing my own thing, doing things in the summer, doing things the next year, and just really show people that I didn't have a following only in the college world. I had a little bit in the Philly world, and like we're still growing, we're still working because we try to pack out concert halls, we try to pack out major venues, but I think that's when people realize like, yo, this isn't just a thing.
Bullshit.
Yeah, this is some real shit.
We talked a little bit about the music and the DJing and a little bit about the event side. So I want to know kind of a little bit more about what would you be doing right now if you weren't DJing and event curation? Because you went to school, you got your degree.
Investments, like financial investing, like being like the corporate world, like major corporate world, it excites me a little bit.
Is this what Vic B does during the day? DJ Vic B by night, and then corporate investor by day?
Vic B is learning.
It's like Vic.
Yeah, but Yeah, we working on that. Like I just always took an interest in it in high school. I actually came third in New Jersey.
Word.
Yeah, my junior year for like some fake investment competition.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, so like I was really low key into it.
So you always had an eye for the money.
Yeah. Like but like that's what everything is. Like it's just like I just know that people can make money very quickly and not do much.
Right.
And like, but at the same time do so much.
Right.
Because before they get to the point where they're not doing much, they did a lot.
Yeah, it's
you see what I'm saying? So, exactly. So it's like I just understand that, and it's like, yo, that's what we're trying to build the empire. I'm trying to be a multi-billionaire.
I feel that. 7 streams of
Yeah,
income
you
with
know what I'm
nothing,
saying? Like,
right?
but we working on, man. It's hard now. You know, we gotta be in the trenches, but because we still not where we want to be.
Gotcha. So this one is for the people out there in Philadelphia or Jersey or tri-state, wherever.
Yes.
I know they want to know. They seen the flicks.
Yeah.
They seen the video.
Yeah.
Shout out J Visuals.
Yeah, my guy.
So, what is White April? What is the legacy behind that? Where did that come from?
Okay, so White April, White April is just a different energy, and it's like it started off artsy, and it still is artsy because this past year we put visuals on the roof.
Yeah, that was dope.
We had the Naruto because the whole marketing scheme was Asian inspired, and we had the Naruto anime, and then we had the Bruce Lee on the roof. So, and we had the dragons as the backdrop, and like even the girls had the anime print on their White April outfits. So we did a lot to make that image. But White April it's just a sexy vibe. It has a little bit of art in it because you gotta decorate the place. You gotta make it feel classy. And it's just good music, good people, good vibes, because everybody at White April comes with good energy, ready to get fly, look their best, and they're white, you feel me? And it's just for the young professionals. Anybody from like, I say 21 to 30, this is for you. Like, you see what I'm saying? This is the energy for you. This is where you get to meet beautiful people that are working hard, but still know how to have a good time. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what this is.
I think that's one of the points I wanted to bring up about it. Like, one of the biggest things I liked about White April was the fact that people are coming out, not because like, oh, I'm trying to be lit on Saturday, but it's like, I'm trying to get godly. I'm trying to be on some fly, like, let me get my cocaine. Like,
and this is the thing, like, it's just a beautiful vibe because everybody there is already has a mindset that like, yo, I'm here to have a good time and meet somebody new. And you see what I'm saying? Like, this year, like, the girls really always show out. And I love it. I appreciate all the women.
It's a prom day for some of them.
Yo, I appreciate all the women. No, in all honesty,
they popped out.
I really appreciate the women that like really come out and support this because it's like it's for y'all. You see what I'm saying? It's
for y'all.
Yeah, it's for everybody to have a good time, and the guys know that it's for y'all, so they come and act accordingly. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So we bring out the best in people. That's what we're trying to do.
Gotcha.
And like we carry this energy with all the events. We got a lot of other events. A lot of people know me for White April, but some of my followers now starting to know me from my other events. Some people I meet, yo, they don't even know that I even do all. They just know that I'm DJing the city. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a beautiful thing, man. We're really working, really blessed.
All right. Well, before I start wrapping up these questions, I want to ask you, what's the hardest thing you had to do with on your come up? Whether that be while you was becoming a DJ, becoming an event curator, creating any events that you had to, even getting to Temple University in itself. What was one of the hardest things you had to do?
As like when you say had to do it, does it mean like can it mean mentally too, or does it mean physically?
Mentally is probably gonna be a harder answer.
I say mentally, the hardest thing. I wouldn't even say the hardest thing I had to do was build a strong mentality. Cause like there's a lot of things that I've gone through, that I've gone through, and I've always had tough skin because as a kid I was made fun of because I was super dark and whatever, and I still get made fun of. Like that's cool, like.
But now it's cool to be African.
Yeah. But I call it African booty scratcher. I used to say like, cause when I first moved over here, I still had like a little bit of an accent.
Right.
I used to say some words wrong. Like I always had thick skin, but it was the thick mentality, like pause. I said the thick mind that I had, like the strong mind that I had, like building that through like adversity, like in life, with my family, financially, like personally with friends, like that tough mentality that I had to build. was the hardest thing, and I built it very quickly. I will say that I built it very quickly because
probably had to. You was in the shark.
Because bro, I was working 40 hours a week. I was working 40 hours a week, going to school full time, like
trying to chase the dream.
Yeah, trying to teach myself stuff and like failing. I started failing one semester, started failing classes. Like it was really, and it's hard to like as a man, it's hard to as an African man, it's hard to face your parents and tell them that you fucked up. Academically,
especially if you're chasing this other stuff too.
Exactly.
How do you explain that to them? Because they just don't.
No, but you know what's crazy though? Like, shout out to my mother. That's my favorite person in the world. Like ever. Like, shout out to her because she was tough, but she still is completely supportive about this. And like, I used to go from not being able to tell her like that I actually made some extra money to now like she's calling me on Friday before White April, asking me if I'm okay and what I need and whatever. And she doesn't even know anything about it, but she's just supporting because she loves me and like
she knows what you do.
Yeah, man. She knows what I do. She knows the movement. And like, I mean, I learned a lot of things from my pops too. My siblings, they support me. I love all my siblings. We got our own nickname, Hendrix Gang. Shout out to you. But yeah, man. Like the family is definitely supportive, but it's just like there were just a lot of trials and tribulations throughout going through this, and we still facing them, and we still gonna keep going.
But it seems like you was able to keep that consistent mindset. And in terms of like your mom, you know, everybody becoming supporters, I think that happens when you show love to what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like it's like those things.
Yeah,
like,
it's just about with everything, bro. If people see results, man. If people see results, then they're more welcoming of something.
Exactly.
If they see something that's actually working, a system that's actually working, then
and you believe in it too.
Yeah.
A lot of times people think that if they're not like, I don't like it too much or whatever. If you can't support your own product, people won't support behind it. And I think you always had confidence in what you was putting out.
Exactly, and people are so scared of failure. Like I've failed so many times, and like I still fail. Like I still fail all the time.
Why you saying that? What's some advice that you would actually give somebody in your position right now?
Okay.
When they were 19.
All right. When I was 19, there was nobody that was really booking me, and I was trying to make some noise. And this was in a college environment. And you know what I did? I threw my own event. I made sure I put the work in. I threw my own event. Just made some noise for my name and carried my name to offset and show my skills that I was learning, such as DJing. And I'm still working on that too, man. You can never be a teacher of the game. You're always a student, man.
Well, all right. The last two questions I want to ask you is, if you could, who would be the one celebrity that you could work with right now? And the next question I want to ask is, who is one non-celebrity but professional that you would want to work with right now? Whether it be a videographer, artist, painter, whatever.
Right now, the only celebrity like that I probably would want to work with, and I'm gonna say two. Can I say two? Please? All right, I'm gonna say two. I want to say two because, like, on a bigger scale, I would say Jay-Z because that's my favorite rapper.
That's Jazz, right?
Yeah, like you feel me, and that's his wisdom. But like, exactly. But like, on a who's coming up scale, like who I think is about to blow up.
Oh man,
Gunna.
I get the DJ drop.
Gunna, man, that guy, Gunna's tape.
Gunna be on some,
I'm a believer now. I'm a believer.
He on some shit.
Gunna, shout out Lil Baby too. Yeah, but like I would work with Gunna. But on a who's not professional. Artists to like work like actually.
Whatever, you see something on Instagram, you really fuck with their work. Somebody painting, somebody doing graphic design, another DJ, event curators, whatever.
And it has to be somebody that I haven't worked with yet too.
Exactly.
Right? Okay. Cool.
Well, if you want to give somebody a shout out, because Diamond has done that. So if you want to give somebody a shout out,
I'll give a shout out to Richie and Trizzy Trey.
Okay. Trizzy Trey Hood.
Yeah.
If you don't know now, you know he got his.
And my man, my man Chris. He produced.
Oh yes. What's his producer name? Scotty Boy?
No, Beam Up. Ready to beam up. My nigga Ready to Beam Up.
God.
Yeah, but he works hard too. Outside of the people I work with right now, I'd probably say there's an artist. Actually, shout out to Sad Brick. I think I would work with her right now because she's like.
She gonna see this, so she's watching right now.
Yeah, she works hard. Right. She works hard, and I see what moves she makes, man. We had she's the homie. but we haven't worked together. But we've hung out one time. She's the homie, and like we got each other's connected. We probably gonna work together eventually. But right now, I haven't worked with her. So.
Coming soon, right?
Yeah, man.
I like the energy.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, and real quick shout out. Can I do shout outs? Yo, shout out my OGs, T Dot, my nigga Uddy, and A Boog RL too.
Nice, your boy Entertainment.
Yeah, man. Yeah, shout out all them. But yeah, man, we here, man.
Yo, Vic, man, I appreciate the energy you coming by and dropping these gems on White April and all about how you kind of came up.
Yeah, man.
Now, before you leave, though,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
the guests gotta leave with the right energy for Vic B, man.
Okay.
So you got 3 options, dog. You can either drop a little freestyle, show him the bars, you know what I'm saying? Vic B on the 1s and 2s, you know what I'm saying? He raps, he DJs, he does whatever. You can either hop in the hot seat. We can either do some would you rather questions or I'm gonna just shoot some questions at you, whatever you got here. Or you can take a cop out and tell me 3 things you want to accomplish this evening. I don't think the ladies want you to cop out though.
No, I'm not gonna cop out.
Heard. We going for it.
Yo, what should I do?
Hey man, you got your bars, man. Go ahead. Ask the cameraman. Yo, director visuals.
What we doing?
Sir, director visuals.
I need a beat though. I need a beat.
Yo, what beat you want, man? We gonna get this man a beat right now. We gonna load it up. Club Rock Instrumental, Vic B. Get it? Hold up.
I said plug walk. Yeah. Vic B, never ever make the drugs talk. Yeah. And you know me, I'm fly. Yeah, call me Hawk, Vic B. You know I never stop. You know I go up to the top pro. You know I'ma bounce on this beat. Vic B, you know me, I got the
get it, yeah.
And I'm going, and I'm spitting that fire. Vic B, you know, man, I never get tired. And you never know, man, I'll never retire. Vic B, you know, I'm top. You on the fire. Yeah, I lost that shit. Vic B, you know me, man, I talk my shit. And I go, and I'm like a pro. Vic B, you know me, I probably fucked your hoe. And you tight, man, and you looking alright, man. Vic B, you know, man, I'm black as a night, man. And you know I got the knife, man. Fly as a kite, man. You might as well call me back, man. It's like, that was really off the top.
Yo, I was off the top, yo. I fuck with the energy, bro. Yo, Vic.
I fucked up, man. I'm not a rapper.
Yo, if anybody
I'm not a rapper.
I need y'all to come on the show and drop a freestyle right now, alright?
Yo, shout out to all the artists that's working right now, man. Put me in the stew, man. I'll ad-lib this shit too.
Big facts. So make sure y'all follow him at Vic B. Is that it?
Yeah, at Vic B on Instagram, at the real Vic B on Twitter. Follow me, man. We get it poppin'. Shout out to Live Philly. My guys on my 15-14 gang, I mean, we here.
Y'all know what it is. And if you don't know,
now you know, my nigga.
Yo.
And if you don't know, now you know.